Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're adding another healthy energy drink to the series. For today's healthy energy drink, we're going to be trying out Zevia Energy. What's one of the things that makes Zevia stand out from the rest? It's the use of stevia as a sugar substitute. As we all know, energy drinks usually get a bad name, and it's usually just because of a couple of brands that use way too much sugar. So, for the sugar-free drinks, a lot of companies tend to use sucralose as a sugar substitute. But even some people have a problem with that too. So, there's also stevia. Want to know more about stevia and Zevia and find out if it's keto friendly and kosher and much more? It's coming right up. What do you mean you already did the intro? How did you do the jeez. Thanks again for joining me. If it's your first time here and you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. Also, feel free to check out my description box down below. I'm going to include timestamps so you can go exactly where you want to go, in case you're not interested in everything I have to say. I'll start out with a little bit of information about the company, then I'll move on to what makes this drink healthy and what makes it different from the rest. It uses stevia. Then I'll finish off with a product review of 4 different flavors that they have. The 4 different flavors are cola, mango ginger, raspberry lime, and grapefruit. Now it's time for some real talk. Shout out to Real Talk. Zevia was founded in 2007, and it was one of the first soda brands to use the stevia leaf in its beverages. Over a decade later, Zevia is still a leader in the zero-calorie, naturally sweetened category. Zevia's mission is to create zero-calorie, naturally sweetened beverages that support the health of individuals and the communities that they live in. When you have a company with that kind of mission, it's understandable why they have a clear color product with no artificial coloring, as well as being non-GMO, project verified, vegan, kosher, and gluten-free. They say that they will remain committed to creating cleaner beverages with transparent labeling. With statements like that, you know it's going to be healthy. So let's find out. Let's take a look at the nutrition facts panel. Not much to read there, which is a good thing. 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein. And then it jumps right to the ingredients. And the ingredients are carbonated water, citric acid, organic stevia leaf extract, natural flavors, and organic caffeine. I mean, that's it. It's not a long list, and there are no hard to pronounce words. I hate hard to pronounce ingredients. A lot less looking up I have to do. And with those ingredients that I listed, as well as being vegan and kosher and everything else that I listed, this is also a keto-friendly product. I mean, bonuses all around. And of course, this 12-ounce can right here has 120 milligrams of caffeine, which puts it on par with your most common energy drinks such as Red Bull and Monster, which both come in at 10 milligrams per ounce. So what makes stevia different than most sodas and energy drinks on the market? Well, it's the way that it's sweetened. It uses stevia, if you couldn't guess from the name Zevia. And what exactly is stevia? Unlike other sugar substitutes, stevia is derived from a plant. The stevia plant is part of the Asteraceae family, which is related to daisy and ragweed. Several stevia species, called candyleaf, are native to New Mexico, Texas, and Arizona. But the prize species, Stevia rawbodiana, grows in Paraguay and in Brazil, where people have used the leaves of the stevia bush for centuries. So what's so good about stevia? Well, it's not sugar. It's also non-caloric, which means it doesn't have any calories in it, and it's 200 times sweeter than sugar of the same concentrate. Many studies suggest that it potentially has a lot of health benefits as well. According to a 2017 article in the Journal of Medicinal Food, stevia has potential for treating endocrine diseases, such as obesity, diabetes, and hypertension. But more research is needed on those topics. Additionally, there are promising studies being currently done for its treatment in Lyme disease as well, and we're hoping to get more results on that soon. A no-calorie source of sweetness also seems like it could be a good diet option, but a few studies have shown that replacing sugar with artificial sweeteners or low-calorie sweeteners may not ultimately lead to any weight loss. There is evidence, though, that using stevia doesn't change eating habits or hurt metabolism on a short-term basis. A 2010 study in a journal named Appetite tested several artificial sweeteners against sugar in 19 lean people and 12 obese people. The study found that people did not overeat after consuming a meal made with stevia instead of sugar. Their blood sugar was also lower when having a meal made with stevia as opposed to sugar. And eating meals made with stevia resulted in lower insulin levels than eating either sucralose or aspartame. Now, is stevia safe to use? When we talk artificial sweeteners in general, everyone is a critic. And there's always someone who says, oh, it causes cancer. without any proof, just references to studies that have inconclusive results. I tell them, go eat sugar then. Although stevia is currently used throughout the world, in 1991 stevia was banned in the USA. Why? Due to early on studies that suggested the sweetener may cause cancer. A follow-up study refuted the initial study in 1995, and the FDA allowed stevia to be imported as a food supplement, but not as a sweetener. Many years later, after a lot of expert studies have been done, the FDA declared stevia as GRAS, generally recognized as safe, and allowed its use in U.S. food production as well as beverages. Stevia can now be found in a lot of products throughout the US, including Gatorade G2, Vitamin Water Zero, Sobe Life Water Zero, Crystal Light, and Zevia. Now, of course, anyone taking any kind of medications should check with their doctor before intaking a large amount of stevia, as it could interact with certain medications. But overall, besides that, these drinks sound very healthy. I mean, with the world shouting, don't use this, don't use that, don't have sugar, don't have sucralose. Reminds me of my mom always yelling at me. She'd always be yelling at me. She'd be saying things like, caffeine man, don't touch that. Caffeine man, don't hit your brother. Caffeine man, don't touch the stove. So in the world of don'ts, it's good to have a drink that do. Does that make sense? Let's taste these things and find out if they taste healthy. I hope not though. I don't like things that taste healthy. You know what I mean? This tastes healthy and it's good for you, but it tastes healthy. This is healthy and it does not taste healthy. That's what I like. So let's start off with the grapefruit, because I don't think I'm going to like the grapefruit that much, and then I'm going to work my way up to ones that I do think I'm going to like. It's a new theory I'm trying out. See, I told you guys it would be weird if I had my hand open. Everyone says, why do you make a fist when you're doing this? They're just naturally like this. If I hold my hand open, it just looks weird. Anyway, I don't like it. But before I go too far, it actually has a decent grapefruit flavor. The thing is, I don't like grapefruit. But if you like grapefruit, this is a good grapefruit flavor. It's also called carbonated water, but it tastes more like a sparkling water to me. And I do get a hint of sparkling flavor to it. And I don't really like sparkling too much. But if you like sparkling water, and you like grapefruit sparkling water, right there. The sweetness, I can't taste too much because I'm being overpowered by that grapefruit. Grapefruit's a pretty strong flavor, so I can't really taste too much sweetness. Maybe an aftertaste of sweetness. But like I said, I don't like grapefruit. This one I tried first. I'm moving on to the rest. Next, we're going to try the raspberry lime. I like raspberry, I like lime, but I think I'm going to like the cola or the mango better. So I'm doing this one next. Okay. I like this one a little bit better. I still got that sparkling water flavor that I don't really like. It's got a hint of raspberry in there, and I can definitely taste the lime. You can't taste too much sweetness, but I think it's because the sparkling water is still a little bit too much for me. I can still taste that carbonated water flavor in my mouth more so than any raspberry or lime. So far, I'm not recommending these to anybody. Unless you like sparkling water. If you like sparkling water flavors, these got a good sparkling water flavor, and the actual flavors are kind of light. If you watched my sparkling ice video, that was supposed to be carbonated water as well, but it had a very, very strong flavor. It had a lot of sweetness to it. These kind of taste healthy. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Let's try out some cola and hope for the best. All right, well, that's a little bit better. It's got a light cola flavor to it, so it makes me feel like I'm kind of drinking a cola. And the cola flavor is slightly more than the sparkling water flavor. I can still taste the sparkling water flavor. As for the sweetness, it's a little bit sweeter than the other two, but I'm still getting that sparkling water flavor. And I don't like sparkling water. I've done several reviews where I said I don't like sparkling water, but the drinks are actually pretty good. Sparkling Ice did a great job with it. I thought Aspire did an okay job with it. But when it comes to these Zevias, Caffeine Man's not a fan. Sorry. All right, let's finish up strong with some mango ginger. I like mango, I like ginger. Those should be two strong flavors, so I'm hoping that it overpowers that carbonated water flavor. Come on, Zevia, let's do this. Well, no luck. The mango is a decent flavor. I can't taste any ginger in it whatsoever, and I like ginger. I make myself a homemade ginger tea with some honey in it, even though I'm cutting back on my sugar. Oh, but it's good. Makes the house smell really nice. This, I can't taste any ginger. And I can also taste the sparkling water, so I'm not a fan. Not much else I can say about it, so I'm going to put it down because I don't even like holding it. So overall, I didn't find these drinks to be that sweet at all. I didn't find the flavors to be all that strong. The mango probably had the strongest of all the flavors. And the most overpowering flavor of them all was the sparkling water flavor, which Caffeine Man doesn't like. But if you like sparkling water, you might like these. I mean, they're definitely healthy. You go through the nutrition facts panel, you go through the ingredients, and it's a healthy energy drink with 120 milligrams of caffeine. So if you're looking for a healthy energy drink and you actually like things that taste healthy, like carbonated sparkling water, then you're gonna like these. Me, not so much. You can sometimes find these in select convenience stores, and I think I might have found these at Target. I know they had the Zevia at Target, but I'm not sure if they had the Zevia Energy, or if I got it at the Shell Seasons. Anyway, if you can find it near you and feel like picking it up, go ahead. If not, I'll include a link down below that takes you to Amazon, and you can have it delivered directly to your door. I am so sorry that I couldn't give you better news. I think this is the first review where I actually gave kind of a bad review. I feel slightly disappointed because I only do one video a week because that's all I have time for. I had really high hopes for it because it's so healthy, but I can't help how I feel about the flavors. Also, feel free to leave me some comments down below. If you tried it and you like it, let me know. If you tried it and didn't like it, let me know. Or if you just feel like leaving me a comment, I might reply. Thanks for joining me. I have a great video lined up for you guys for next week though, so stay tuned next week and have yourself a great day. Or night. Why would my mom call me Caffeine Man? That doesn't make any sense.